It the end the line. This is the final bulletin from Kampala. The Jew dropping out of the diadem of the famous Punch magazine, and from here on in it was a question how long the weekly collocation of the trade Rabesh abe to carry on coning the properly. I hear the mourning and the heart-rending weeping as the regular subscribers flipping through their assorted junk, where the serious political come, they crying, where they penetrate and inner sights, where the amazing grass or the wool spectrum, where the wizard dome and the humanity, not to mention the masterly spelling or yesteryear. It down the camp of the Wempi is where twin idly with the jumbo kapai pipega and watching the ash floating in the cocoa. What man but a placid tomato full of ketchup waiting to be squeezed to nothing? What life but a blob of bitter mustard on the table or eternity waiting for the great damp cloth in the sky to come along and wipe it up? What it all for? Where we all going? Well, the loyal fans having to find someone else to answer the major questions from now on. I put in the cover on the Oliveti like it's saying on the ruby hat or Omar Sherry. The moving finger writing, and when it packing up, it moving on and you ain't getting it back with a lot or yelling and carrying on. So shut your face. It imagine the way poetry summing up the rich human experience in a way wet mere prose incapable of. It been a good couple of years and I'm grateful for the opportunity of raising journalism to an art form. And if anyone farm the glissy feel like banging up one of the charging blue plaques, I ain't standing in the way. But the time for me to pack up Davlen widow art on account of duty calling and the danger creeping and the neglect in the affairs who stay. Look at the case of Paddy Ruski, trying to be a PM at the same time he hammering away on the concert piano. No wonder Ireland end up in the present condition. No, it's time for me to get back to work, not being a Uganda coup put down in weeks, not being a judge strung up, or a cabinet minister with the toes pulled out since midsummer. It clear is spending too much time polishing the elegant sentences and turning the smart anagram, and not enough going down the clink and lashing out with a ceremonial mace. And soon as the dismembering start falling off, the populace draws in respect for the man at the top. Mazin, the changes what taking place in the 2 years since I embarked on the Licky career. Nikon gone, Hif gone, Pompidou gone, Brandt gone, Caetano gone, Mayor gone, Gaddafi gone, the whole lot gone. You looking at the major remaining leader of the free world, and Juju going to show what it taking to remain at the top. And what a rare commodity for genius this leadership are, especially when you combine it with the ability to shoot the ear of a ferret at 200 yards. Simo Joan, you are. And yours, Ray, are when your ability for genius this leadership are, especially when you combining it with the ability to shoot the ear of a ferret at 200 yards. So from now on, I concentrating on Sons the Iron Uganda, Hobu the universe, and ensuring that the populace not suddenly getting bereft of the beloved man what always in the loyal hearts and minds. Let Brang drift idly into literary meditation while you lolling at the desk or gazing out the open window at. And first thing you know, an accidental bullet or similar taking the bones off at the collar, and the country getting plunged into the dark night of chaos and terror and height. Not to mention where you lying on the carpet in bits. So I winning up. Here we at the last paragraph. You gonna see falling film the magic fingers. It a damn shame. The miraculous Veralin not able to be with us to lend a bit of tone to the occasion with the wishing of the luck and the waving goodbye. But if you fancy doing a bit of the moving, humming under your breath, feel free.